So I usually do these track reviews just kind of with my phone and all that. You have to pay money to convert iPhone files, and I was going to try and do what Ryan does and hold it up. And no, I'm fucking weakling just now because my back fucking hurts and I just don't have movement capacity. But hello, I'm Liam, the music reviewer, and today we're going to do another track review. We're going to be talking about the new Courtney Barnett track, Nameless, Faceless, of our upcoming, I guess it is our sophomore record, Tell Me How You Really Feel. This is following up 2015's Sometimes I Sit and Think, Sometimes I Just Sit, one of my favourite albums of that year. I just kind of love her ability to just kind of like how she says how she feels. It's very confessional, very transparent. Our song playing skills in general are totally solid. It's kind of like it's kind of like a platform where it's just like it's very very stable, but it's more just to facilitate her lyrics. And like I say, confessional, transparent are adjectives that you could probably use for this new one, but I think it might, for some people are probably gonna call out some like kind of like conservative buzzword that's been like feminazi or some shit like that, because she talks about misogyny. She is very kind of like general with what she has to say, but considering the objective, like the reality of the situation with like the Me Too movement and whatnot, this song does feel very kind of important. But even though it is important, it's still a good song. If we're just going to talk about the sound itself, it's not leaps and bounds involvement of what she's done before. But apart from the chorus feels a lot more poppy to me than what she's done previously, which I like a great deal. Even just kind of like there's kind of like a lo-fi tinge as well, where like our vocals there's kind of like a static kind of aesthetic put onto it, which I feel just gives it like it's a nice little change. Like 3 years have passed, you do expect a bit of a change, but I think the most of that change comes in terms of her lyrics. Still very raw, but there's more kind of aggression behind them. And not that she's not been aggressive before, especially on her debut. She does have a bit of kind of like venom in her bite, but here there's definitely some of it. And one of the verses specifically, there's this whole thing about people not like, there's kind of like a focus on like anonymity and the criticism, where people say like, oh, you're bad. Like even this point where they're talking about like somebody could eat
alphabet soup
and spit out better lyrics than her, and then she immediately follows up with, oh well, you haven't, so is it because you haven't been able to do it, or you can't do it? It's a nice little put down. It doesn't feel like a kind of like haters are gonna hate kind of thing. The chorus is the main bit, and I'm gonna bring up the kind of quote just now from Margaret Atwood that she paraphrased it, saying like, "Women are afraid that women will laugh at them. Women are afraid that men will kill them." And yeah, it kind of they say in this interview with Pitchfork, where it's kind of like gallows humour, where like you kind of you basically say like kind of some dire jokes when you're in a dire situation, essentially. And yeah, like I've said with like the whole Me Too movement and that, and even without Me Too movement, like it's never been a smooth ride being a woman. And before somebody says, oh, you're a liberal cuck, white knight, SJW, I don't care if you say that. There is that kind of dryness to it, where she really could go down a Tune-Yards route of that Colonizer song from the last LP they did, which didn't really sit well with me for reasons I won't get into. But on here, there's kind of there's an angle taken where it's like instrumentally it's engaging enough, but the way that she says the lyrics and what she actually says, it feels like a Courtney Barnett track. It isn't anything where like you get like 50 people trying to do anti-Donald Trump things. This feels like it's coming from like an honest place, and with the kind of like best of intentions artistically, if you know what I mean. Courtney mentions how when she was writing these songs she was doing it for a friend, and then it became such like a personal thing. She realised it was kind of more of a self-help situation. I like this track quite a fair bit. I'm excited to see what the rest of the album is. The first single is always more kind of like radio friendly, commercially viable one, so if this is the one that they deem the least kind of venomous, then I have to say that I'm excited to see how the deeper cuts on here, what kind of bite they've got to them. But yeah, like this track a lot. Let me know what you guys think. Speak to you guys later and comment down below how you think. Bye.